with yours truly, Adam Handler, the case handler, and it's something I'm very proud of. So today was a good day. I definitely made my point. We're going back in court in June. I anticipate this case hopefully will be settled before the end of the year, and we'll have another millionaire out there. But I'm feeling juiced up. You don't need a Red Bull. You don't need coffee when you walk out the 4 train onto the Grand Concourse and you become the case handler. You know what I'm saying?
What do you like doing your cases, Ben? I mean, if you had to pick an area, would it be Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens?
Every venue is so different. Nobody's ever asked me that, actually. I mean, I love the Bronx just because I just love Bronx jurors. I think they're so full of life and they're so fun to work with.
Lean back.
What?
Lean back. Lean back.
Lean back. That's the Rockaway. Isn't that
lean
more
back.
Queens?
Rockaway. Yeah, lean back.
Yeah, that's Queens.
Rockaway. That's what it's all about,
And I do like the court officers and a lot of the judges in the Bronx. I'm in Brooklyn a lot because we have a lot of Brooklyn clients, so I'm very familiar with everybody there. Bronx and Brooklyn are my favorite. I like going to Queens once in a while, but it's too far, man. That subway ride is too far for me. But when I have to do it, I'll do it. And some of our biggest cases actually are in Queens.
I remember that intersection 1 years ago.
Well, that was in Freeport. That was in Long Island.
Yeah.
So the 5 boroughs I feel very comfortable in. I mean, we don't have too many cases in Staten Island. I guess there's not a lot of Caribbean folk in Staten Island, although we do have a few cases from Staten Island. But it seems to be that a lot of my business, a lot of the community that's embraced me, because think about it. My cases follow where people call me from, right?
True.
And most of my community that has followed me and embraced me lives in the Bronx, parts of Westchester, Manhattan, some parts of Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens. I have Jersey cases. I didn't even know that. I didn't realize there's Jamaicans up in Poughkeepsie and
ton.
Yeah,
Rockland County.
Yeah, Rockland County. Newburgh. Yeah, the Newburgh is another one of them. So I go where I'm needed, and it doesn't matter where your case is venued. I'm going to fight for you as hard as I can. I may even be driving because sometimes you can't take public transportation. So if I can take public transportation, I'm on the Netflix or I'm playing the music that's getting me pumped up before I go to court. If I'm driving, I'm usually on the phone with clients, talking to them, multitasking at the same time. So it's all good.
Absolutely. Once again, folks, I'm speaking with the top personal injury attorney for the Caribbean community for the past 21 years, going 22 years. My name is David Annakie. I fully endorsed him, and I keep bragging and showing off a little bit too much, with the mere fact that I initiated putting Adam on radio way back 2 decades ago, and here he is doing wonders for the Caribbean community. Taking myself out of it, yes, he would have done an excellent job regardless, but I'm just very happy I am a part of the campaign, a part of everything that he has done here. With that said, Adam, let me give out the number, and then I want to ask you something about your family.
Sure.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the number for Adam Handler, the number one personal injury attorney on the station, off the station, in the nation, is 844-774-3529. Let me give it to you 2 more times. All you need to do is dial the number, let it ring 10, 15 seconds, lock it in on your phone, and store it. God knows you may need it in the future for a friend, family, or foe. It's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. And on all social media platforms, and his URL happens to be The Case Handler. Now, Adam, you've been doing this for 20 odd years.
22 years.
22 years. You have a wonderful family. You get calls various times of the night and different times, and you always find the time for your extended family, which happens to be your listeners. How do you do it, having 4 ladies in your house?
I guess we are 3 daughters, a wife, and 2 dogs. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot on my plate, but you know what? I'm the oldest of 5 children, and I guess I was kind of like born into it, right? It's kind of second nature that everybody kind of looks up to me, counts on me, depends on me, and I'm able to just split my time. In the office, they call me the octopus because I can work on a case here, I can work on a case there, and I can work on a case there. I can do it all, so I'm pretty good at multitasking. It's one of the things I'm very good at. Although when my wife tells me we have plans, one night, or tells me where the girls are, I'll forget 5 minutes later, but that's okay.
Right.
That's the guy thing.
Now, would you say it's in your DNA to be whom you are, what it is that you are?
Absolutely. Listen, I'm third generation attorney. It's not, I'm not just saying that it's in my DNA. Some people say I was born to be a lawyer. All right. Well, I was born to be a lawyer. My father is a lawyer. My mom's a lawyer. My grandfather was a lawyer. My family's been practicing law here in New York City continuously since 1932. And you're not in any business whatsoever. I don't care if you're an attorney, a barber, a plumber, or a magician, right? You're not doing anything for nearly 100 years unless 2 things are happening. Number 1, you're obtaining and performing at performing exceptional results at an exceptional level. And number 2, and probably more importantly, you're treating people the right way. People want to work with you.
There you
right?
go.
And that's what my family's been doing for almost 100 years, doing it the right way, getting great results, and making sure that our clients are fully taken care of.
How does your father feel about what it is that you have accomplished and is in continuum with?
He is blown away. In fact, we should bring him on because he watches this show every day. He is absolutely blown away. He is so very proud of me, and I am so grateful for him for keeping me on track. Because when you're younger, you want to you may not have the forethought
Right.
and the sense to know really what's good for you. And he kept me on track, and he's one of the people just like yourself that I owe a huge great amount of gratitude for.
Absolutely. And I'm quite sure your young ladies are extremely proud of you. Do you think any of them will be walking in your footsteps anytime
Yeah,
soon?
we've talked about this before. There's one of them. It's the one that's always challenging me, the one that's always questioning me, the only one that doesn't fully listen to what I tell them to do. That's the one that's probably going to be the lawyer, right? The other ones are like, yes, daddy, whatever, daddy. They're too nice. Way
Yeah.
too nice.
Exactly. That's what girls are all about, man. I got 3 of them, and you know how that goes, Once again, ladies and gentlemen, just getting on the personal side of Adam Handler, and I do believe that one way you can judge people or read people is how they treat their family, and that is how he treat all of his clients. And I wanted to do that to let you understand and hear from him what it is that he's all about and how he treats people. And that's exactly how he treats people, with love, with care. He treats you like family. And that is the reason why I say, look nowhere else. I don't care what you have seen on billboards, bus sightings, and so forth, even on the subway. Adam Handler will be your best choice and only choice when it comes to getting the maximum compensation and the best service where an attorney.
Those subway ads, the billboards, the subway ads, the ads on the side of the bus. I mean, some of them are funny, but if you're gonna choose your lawyer based on an ad or based on a joke, you better have your freaking head examined, man.
Yes.
Honestly. If you see an advertisement on a bus, subway, or billboard and call that lawyer saying, "Oh, I saw your ad. You should be my lawyer," like you deserve to get half as much as you would if you were the case handler's client.
You know what? You just brought up a very good point, an excellent point, as a matter of fact. People, you have a chance here and a choice here. You're actually hearing someone on the radio for the past 20 odd years. You're actually being told about Adam Handler. Maybe you're referred, maybe he's being referred rather. And then you walk outside and you see a billboard and you're going to make a choice of, oh, let me go with the guy on the billboard. No. And as a matter of fact, I'll go one step further. You're listening to this radio stations and there may be multiple attorneys. However, only one attorney on this platform can say he has been consistent, continuous in the Caribbean community for 21 years
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah, no other lawyer will be able to say that. That's for sure. No other lawyer will be able to say that they have embraced this community as long as I have, and no other lawyers can be able to say that the community has embraced them back. They may say they do work with this community, but we all know I am the most successful, most celebrated, and most reliable attorney broadcasting on Caribbean radio and beyond.
Okay. In closure, I need for you to touch on construction accidents.
Yeah, we have got a big one coming up tomorrow. A deposition of a client. He is working as an electrician. He's on an 8-foot ladder. He's trying to run some cabling in the ceiling. However, the ladder is not big enough for the job he needs to do. So he really has to reach. And what happens when he really has to reach? The ladder loses its balance. He falls over, splits his head open, cracks his skull open, staples in his head. Nasty, nasty injury. And tomorrow's his deposition, and he'll give his statement as to how the accident happened, and we're gonna win because the law is on the side of the construction worker. When you're on a construction site and you're given a tool that's unsafe and you're injured, it's a great case. And specifically, if you're given a ladder, a scaffold, something falls on you, or you fall off of something. I never like to say you have a slam dunk case, but you've got pretty much the closest thing to it, other than being stopped at a red light and being rear-ended, in the back of your vehicle.
Thank you so much, Adam Handler, right here. And of course,
later, bro.
Link Up Show. It's a pleasure. 844-774-3529. Adam Handler right here. Ladies and gentlemen, keep it locked. We got more to share with you. He's going to be flipping it later on in this hour also with some more of what it is that he does as a personal injury attorney. Adam, go on, go do your thing here, Bridget.
Thank you very much for your endorsement.
Cool. Bless up. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Handler right here. And of course, Link Up Radio. And don't forget to download the Link Up Radio app. All right. You'll get more. You'll see Adam Handler on it. Okay. And also got to say much respect to the Jam. We're here and we're definitely letting the people know. Go with Adam. All right. One chance, one choice, one case handler. It's time to get back to more of your music right here on, of course, the Link Up Radio via Irie to the Jam. And make sure we keep it locked. We got so much to share with you. Let me turn up back the music here right now, and then let Brian take over. All right, stay with me. Because the girl them broke out on the floor from you don't wanna work this performer. From you don't want a man but can't turn you on, girl, make I see you want them upon ya. Can't stand for the long, no eat no yam, no steamed fish, no green banana. But down in Jamaica, we give it to you hot like a sauna. Well, on the way they talk, cool, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I'm in a papa, you can be the mom. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Shake that thing, miss. Can I shake that thing, miss? Annabella, shake that